Hey, Kit. You're the only one that's going to see this. I'm just recording this for posterity, but this route has never performed this well. Ever. At least not for me. I've still got to adjust the sounds, get my graphics back. But this is running so smooth. I gotta get this down. So far, not a single hitch. None of those pause or it freezes kind of thing, but you're actually moving. None of this stuff. And this is a very detailed route. This is from Just Trains. This is, I think it's Glasgow, Newcastle. It's Payware. It has never looked this good or performed this well. And it basically boiled down to me moving this entire thing. Well, I really, for all intent and purpose, I reinstalled Steam. Following a guide kind of thing, and moving it all to an NVME drive, which is like 10 times quicker than a SATA SSD, which is what I had Steam and Railwork Enhancer on. Now, this is performing way, like, I don't know if the frame rate's going to be that much. Well, 50. Before I used to get 70, 90, what have you, but the problem was I would get those stutters, you know, where it would pause and then up here it would say your simulation is paused, cancel service, you know, kind of. I haven't got one single one so far. And I took this train from the yard and I'm now continuing. This is a 2-hour scenario that I'm doing, not the one I was doing earlier. Same route though. And I was getting, like, especially going into and coming out of Newcastle, it is so detailed. Good Lord. This is night and day. And I'm pretty sure you know what an NVMe drive is. They're those little sticks that you actually put into the motherboard, but they're actually, you know, SSDs. This is performing flawless. Now, other than turning expert controls on, and I think changing aliasing to 8 times, I left the settings default in TrainSim Classic, and I haven't altered anything in Railworks Enhancer 2. I reinstalled that as well. Also, the shortcuts on my desktop didn't point to the proper place, because of course I moved it to a completely different drive, an NVMe drive that I had laying around. It's only 1 terabyte, sadly, but you know, so not really large enough with the amount of add-ons that I actually, well, I mean, it is, but I'd have it basically full. Because I played this sim since, like, came out, what, 2009? I bought it in late 2009 or Christmas 2010. In 15 years, I have garnered quite a number of add-ons. 34, 35. Yeah, I mean, that's my video card. It's struggling to keep up with the frames. Could also be the CPU. But that's fine. The fact that it's running smooth is what I care about more. If I can get a solid 30 FPS at all times, and I don't get that silly crap up here, or this sort of pausing and all that, and just pausing for like just a second, like, you know what I mean, you've seen it in previous videos. Now granted, it's kind of dark, but there is a lot of trees here. This route is covered in them to keep noise down, because we go through a lot of farms and a lot of, they don't have stations, but there's like small towns and villages and stuff like that. No, I don't want you going down there. Little trick for you. This tells you whether you're accelerating or deaccelerating. You really want to get it. This train, unfortunately, is not conducive to it, because it's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, or 0. But on other trains, you know, you could go 24%. And that would get rid of this completely. You're neither gaining nor losing speed. Oh, Cramlington is not a very detailed thing, but this is night and day. And this route is not expensive, by the way. I'm not going to say it's my favorite route in the world. I prefer running in Wales and stuff like that. But we are going to Scotland, so I mean, that's a plus. This is performing absolutely beautiful. I should have moved this to an NVMe drive ages ago. I have another open, I actually have an open slot on my motherboard. The new one I had to buy when the old one, the power supply, took it out. I had this drive before. And I used to run, I think it was all my add-ons and stuff like that, and plugins and things for X-Plane 12 I ran on it. When do I do 555.40? So we're a minute ahead of schedule, that's fine. Put you there, we'll gain a bit of speed. This is an HST. What class is it? It's not a 43, I can tell you that. It's right. Dang, it is a 43. I thought it was a 91. Not a single hiccup. I am so freaking happy. Still bounce around all over the place, but that's the way the track are joined. And like I said, this is a Payware route. This is not part of the default train sim. This is from Just Trains. If you're interested in it, they also have all kinds of other stuff as well. The thing is, you got to be careful, read the requirements. Sometimes they pull that crap with it requires Alan Thompson this and it would, wow, got a death with much? You know, or Armstrong Powerhouse. I just don't play that game. It's not a Ponzi scheme, but it's like a chain letter. You buy one thing and then you've got to buy like 15 other things for it to work the way it's supposed to. You can still run it without some of the stuff. Sometimes it's like, this is mandatory, you have to buy. That's a $39 add-on. I just bought your $39 track. Oh yeah, but you need the track enhancement pack, you need the weather pack, you need this. You need AI traffic enhanced packs and that stuff. And I'm like, yo, I ain't playing that game. Okay? And that's why I don't use anything from Armstrong Powerhouse or Alan Thompson Sim. Oh, Lord. Well, I guess we'll be restarting this, but... Oh, it's not falling off the tracks, really? I thought for sure it'd jump on the platform. And, well, I mean, this little scenario at least reminded me. This thing has crap brakes. This is a standard scenario, so you don't earn XP, you don't get penalized for speeding, anything like that. But I'm going to restart this anyway. I just thought I would show you. It's amazing. This actually performs pretty well. I just wish it was daylight, not overcast. I don't know what their fascination with running. I think it's they do a lot of stuff more in this kind of light and or at night, because that way you can't see like glitches kind of thing, or your frame rate's better because it's not having to draw, you know, like these trees in complete detail. But like 60, 75, I'll take that every day in a month of Sundays. Thank you very much. Anyway, there you go. I did link you some places. All of those ones I linked, I can attest to. I haven't bought the one from the Brazilian yet, even though it's on sale right now. I'm really tempted, but, you know, I kind of gotta rein in, you know, stuff somewhat. I'm way ahead of schedule, so we will slow this puppy down somewhat. This is running so well, man. I have never seen it run this good. It was a pain. Had to take 2 hours out of the afternoon on a weekend and that, but you know, it was worth it. I reinstalled Steam. It had to re-download the roots. And any, you know, roots I bought or locomotives or anything like that or scenario packs I bought on Steam, downloaded it, you know, it had to re-download. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. You know, as they say, you know, sometimes what you think when you first begin on the journey is a curse, turns into a blessing in the end. It's like, actually, things are better because of doing it. This is one of those cases, because this route has never, ever ran this well. Even when I was using Railwork Enhancer Pro, which doesn't have half the options this does. Now, like I said, I've kept it stock. I have not reinstalled like my SD70, my UP9000, that steam locomotive that you saw me do a quick little test with, and you decided to download it yourself. I haven't reinstalled any of that stuff, so we will see. And I haven't adjusted Railworks at all to get my graphics, like my shaders and stuff, the way I want them. And before you ask, no, I will not be trying to enable DirectX 12. It's bugged. Forget it even exists. It was the stupidest thing they ever did, unless they were going to rebuild the guts of the sim basics from the ground up in DirectX 12. Then it would have been a different thing. But mixing stuff DX12, the roots are still DirectX 9. There's one or two roots they redid in DirectX 12, and that's it. There's no real point in it. Anyway, thank you both for watching. I thank you for your support. I hope you have a great weekend and it cools off somewhat for you and everything else like that. Maybe you can enjoy a nice evening out on the deck. Get that barbecue fired up. And I will see you again real soon. I know Cindy likes it, so stay safe, be kind, keep the blue side up, and I'll see you on the rails, the road, and in the sky. Take care. God bless.